talk all day long, especially about somebody like Maddie. Hopefully I don't get emotional and tear up, but I'm going to go ahead and just read what I wrote. I have the pleasure today of beginning an athletic signing in celebration of Maddie Fine. Maddie's the true definition of a student athlete. With over a 4.5 GPA and an SAT score of a 1280, she clearly embraces her role as a Canterbury student athlete. She's been a 4-year starter in the softball team, earning the role as captain, and also a 3-year starter in the volleyball team, earning the role as captain. Maddie's leadership skills have reached a new level within the past year. She's embraced her position in leading a 9th grade pitcher and a 6th grade pitcher in achieving excellence and contributing to her overall team's success. Her work ethic, positive attitude, and commitment to being her best have been noticed by her coaches, as well as those coaches at the college level. And now at this time, I'd like to introduce Coach Jody Moore and have Maddie and her guests head to stage.
No, we're going to do
Coach, we're going to do the video first?
so that everyone can enjoy it.
Okay, video first, and then we'll have Coach Moore come on.
Okay. Now, at this time, I'd like to invite Madison and her parents and Wyatt to the stage, as well as the softball team. Her team is going to stand behind the chairs. Again, like Coach Talley, I'm going to work really hard to do this well. Those words you saw up there are truly the real deal about Maddie Fine. So before I get started, I do want to welcome, we have a number of guests in the house tonight. I see grandparents, a lot of family, a lot of friends. I want to welcome you guys to Canterbury and thank you so much for being here. I want to give a special shout out to Frankie Colon, our hitting coach, came here to support Madison's team. Madison's travel coach, David Taylor's helped so much in the recruiting process. We want to thank you so much for taking your time to be here today. Thank you to everybody here. I know Madison is a multi-sport athlete, and so I want to also give a shout out to all the other coaches who have worked with her. It isn't just a softball process, it's truly an internal process and a team process. So thank you for everyone who's invested in her training to become the athlete and person she is today. That goes from faculty, staff, administration, advisors, and all the other coaches, as well as the athletic director here at Canterbury. On stage today we have Jim Fine, Madison's father, Ann Fine, Madison's mother, and your buddy, Saley. Thank you so much for joining us. And her brother, Wyatt. Thank you so much for being on stage with us today. I want to give a special thank you to both Ann and Jim for your faith, your trust, and your belief in this softball program. I know it's not always easy. I want to thank you for understanding that life lessons are a vital part of being a successful student athlete. I want to thank you for the long practices, the dirty days. I know probably lots of damage has happened to carpets and cars, and I appreciate you supporting what we do out there on the field, and of course respecting the abundance of guidelines I put in place for these young ladies to help them be the best that they can be. So thank you so much for supporting the softball program. I really, really appreciate it. I know it's not always easy, but hopefully we appreciate the award at the end. And then to start, I'd like to congratulate Madison on this major accomplishment. Earning and achieving the opportunity to play at the next level should not be taken lightly. Nova Southeastern University is an NCAA Division II softball program competing in the very competitive Sunshine State Conference. When I think of Madison and her impact on Canterbury softball, I think of more than just a top player of the game. She began with us in 2017 as a freshman, making an immediate impact as a leadoff hitter and center fielder. In 2018, after graduating 9 seniors, I asked this 10th grade player to do something more than just be a physical leader. I asked her to step up and be a captain. And everyone knows that Coach Moore has very high expectations. But year after year, Madison has listened, learned, and executed a positive leadership strategy. In 2019, she built confidence in 2 young pitchers to face some of the most dangerous lineups in the state of Florida. And now she sits behind the plate as commander of the field and concerns herself with the well-being and the development of our younger players and their successes above her own. With this commitment to selflessness, she's reaped her own successes, dominating at the plate, offensively and behind the plate, defensively. It has been my pleasure to not only watch her grow physically, mentally, and emotionally, but to become a true leader of this team. Nova is getting a well-rounded, educated student of the game. Some of her accolades include a 2017 state championship, Kissimmee Classic Tournament Offensive MVP, fifth place finish in Kissimmee Classic, best ever third place finish in Kissimmee Classic, Canterbury Softball Clutch Player Award, Canterbury Softball Impact Player Award, and for 3 years in a row, she's been recognized by Florida High School Athletic Association and the Florida Athletic Coaches Association with First Team All-State and Academic All-State honors. Maddie has truly excelled at Canterbury. Her batting average is .432 across her 3 years. So if we know anything about baseball and softball, 300 is considered a great hitter. So we're lucky she's come here to Canterbury and shared her talent and worked hard. So before we turn over and you sign that special line, I want to leave you with a few tips. So these are for reasons. First thing is that all we know, and we all know, that great things happen when you're not trying. You guys know what I mean by that. Integrity is something that nobody can ever take from you. And when times are challenging, you need to be sure that you control the controllables. Set goals that you can attain and make sure they're not just physical goals. You should include mental and emotional goals. Break things down, and without a doubt, I know you're going to have a great college career. Hopefully you'll come back and share the secrets with us again. So at this time, I'm going to invite Madison to sign her national letter of intent to play for Nova Southeastern University Sharks for Coach Taylor Fuller and Coach Julie Lemaire. Congratulations, Madison. If you'd like, we have a few minutes if you'd like to make some closing remarks.
First off, I want to thank my whole family and all my friends that are here and everyone at Canterbury. But I especially want to thank my mom and my dad and my brother Wyatt for all the support they've given me over the years. They have not only spent a lot of money, but also a lot of time on my softball career, and I would definitely not be where I am today without them. Next, I want to thank my travel coaches, Coach George and Coach David. They've really helped me take the final steps with the whole recruiting process, and I really appreciate everything y'all have done for me. And I want to thank Coach Moore. She has taught me not only how to be a great player, but also a great person. I've definitely came out of my shell over the past 4 years, and a lot of that is credited to her. She has also taught me the importance of being a great leader and a great teammate. She has helped me grow so much, and I cannot thank her enough. Next, I want to thank all of my past coaches on travel teams and all the ones at Canterbury. Especially, I want to thank all my teammates, past, present, for supporting me and pushing me every single day to get better. Specifically, I want to thank my hitting coach, Frankie Cologne, my personal trainers, Nicole and Cody, my catching coach, Coach Chrissy, and everyone else that has helped me along the way. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Madison. I'd like you guys to stay up here for a minute so we can do some pictures.